Hello friends, so today I'm using my partner's decks, so I don't use these decks as frequently as the other decks, so I don't have all of these meanings memorized, but we're just still gonna read them intuitively. I just really like these decks. So we have the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray, and then we have the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So we're gonna start with the Work Your Light, and we're gonna see what messages need to come through for you? Spirit guides of love, light, and truth in alignment with our highest potential and purpose. Please give us exactly what those watching this video need at this exact moment. Oh my gosh, okay. I guess I'll tell you. I've got my head in a box, which is interesting. I have this jar of skulls here. I have your head in a jar right now. Head in a jar, head in a box. That's giving sci-fi, but it's also giving maybe some kind of trapped vibe. The opal wanted to shift. Take that as you will. Let's see. What do you need? Why is your head in a box also? Serious question. Inquiring minds want to know. We have Starseed. What lights you up? What lights you up? Nothing. Ahedonia. Oh, shoot. Guys, I didn't start doing a reading so you would fight with me. Is that what's happening? What are you doing? Trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Yeah, so you feel like you're not supported. Interesting. Well, what lights you up? You should follow what lights you up. But I know people have been telling you that, and you've been like, oh, nothing. Nothing lights me up. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Please, for the love of everything. For the love of everything holy and unholy. Please. Please. Start dancing. Do something. Shift. Shift. Come on. If you knew you would be supported, what would you be doing right now? Because I bet it would light you up if you started doing it. I'm just saying, I bet it would. What's on the bottom of this deck? Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. I mean, you isolate yourself. I get it. I get it. We all do that, right? Put your head in a box. Don't communicate with anyone. Don't respond to my texts. Guys, we need to shift that. We need to shift that. That's what I'm feeling. Listen, I know I could say, oh, you might be a starseed and you're really working on like surrendering to the way you're supposed to go. Yeah, we're working on it because you are absolutely... I think I know why your head's in a box, guys. Because every time somebody around you, you know, you've literally closed yourself off to them. But anytime you do get to have a conversation, the person's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And you're like, oh, woe is me. Wow, well, you know, is it even worth it? Why am I even here? Nothing matters anymore. I miss the old days. I'm not happy anymore. Guys, like literally... The issue is that, like, you have the key to this locked up box. I'm the man in a box. Yeah, listen, you have the key. Oh my gosh. It's so infuriating. You have the key to unlock yourself. Take off your shackles. Take off this freaking box. Uncage yourself. Quite literally, uncage your mind. You have the key to it. And every time someone offers you a leg up, every time someone lowers a ladder, every time somebody expresses some sense of joy, you're like, ugh. You're like, no. Like, why are we doing that? What is that? You're afraid of joy? You're afraid to dance with life? You need to do something to shift this. Listen, if you need me to grab the key out of your hand and unlock it for you, I really wish I could. But listen, it's time to stop self-isolating and being a pessimist. Why are we being a pessimist? That is too many, but I want them all. Dang. Way too many, but I want them all. Let's take a look, shall we? I see this owl here. White witch, be the light, right? We're being pessimistic, dude. Your mind is not made to be pessimistic. Your mind is not made, like literally, like I'm not telling you to be a crazy optimist, but I am telling you that you need to shift this energy because you literally are doing black magic on yourself. You're doing witchcraft. You're doing black, dark witchcraft on yourself. And literally spirit is like, please be the light. Be the light. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. Yes, maybe it was passed down. Maybe everybody in your family line is grumpy. Why are you guys grumpy? Stop. Oh my goodness. Knight, be brave and honest. Yeah, you need to be honest with yourself. I know it's going to hurt your little feelings. It's going to hurt your little feelings. But if you're honest with yourself, you would realize, right, that there is light, that there is joy, that there is peace, that there are happy moments, that there is good connection, that people can love you. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Trust, dude, this is something you don't have. You're too scared to trust your path. Direction guardian, choose your path. You're too scared to go on the right one, so you keep saying that you don't even have one. You're too scared to choose what is different than your family, to choose the thing that you want to do. You're too scared to do what lights you up. My tummy just growled. You're hungry for something more, I can guarantee that. Choose your path. Literally, Spirit is saying, I want you to choose your path. I want you to choose your direction. I want you to choose it and trust it with your entire soul. But you're sitting here like, oh, nothing's possible for me. I don't know what to do. I'm so incapable. My mom wouldn't like it. My girlfriend won't let me. But my dad. No. I'm sorry that is how Spirit wants me to give you this message. I am actually so sorry for that. This is not how most of my readings are, guys. I just want to point that out. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Wise one, grow within your current situation. 2 owls here. This wisdom is developing. There's a crow. It looks like he's holding an eye. He's got your eye. This crow took your eye, dude. Well, yeah. Yeah. That'll happen. Sorry. Why is your head in a box? Get it out of there, you know? Open up the box. Literally, there's a crow and your head in a box together, right? Okay, this brought to mind, you know, the mean guy on the cross beside Jesus, and his eyes get, like, eaten out of his head by birds. Sorry, guys. This message... You are literally seeing the joy, the peace, the love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control in others, in the world, the joy, the optimism, the goodness, and you're blinding yourself to it. You're making fun of it. You're making fun of it. You see people happy and you laugh. You see people happy and you say, oh, that's not real. That's not gonna last. Literally, guys, literally. I am sorry. I am sorry that I am the messenger for this message, but you probably wouldn't realize it. And in fact, some of you are probably making fun of me. Some of you are probably being like, yeah, but actually for me it's different because you don't actually understand my life. No, listen, grow within your current situation. There's a lot of development for you. There is a lot, and there is connection. There's connection. But until you develop this wisdom and you develop this actually acknowledgement of truth, because the truth is there is good. There's good and bad. There's good and bad. And if you're finding yourself depressed and that's why you can't find your path, well, you need to do something about that. And if you can't get out of bed, contact someone. We are not self-isolating. We are not doing this. We are not doing this. Move beyond this pattern that you found yourself in. Right? Move beyond it. Do something to shift your energy, you know, transform, make yourself see good. Look at the goodness. When you look at the goodness, I can't even explain to you how much it lights you up, how much it changes your energy from this darkness and this sadness to something completely different. And trust me, I would know. I've been on both sides. I've been on both sides, right? I have been in the shadows, in the darkness, researching black magic, doing the dark things, understanding depth, being in the deep caverns of my soul, being depressed, not being able to get out of bed, starving myself. I have been in the pit. You understand me? So I'm not telling you this as somebody online who's being aggressive. No, I've been in the pit and I climbed my way out of it and I found connection. I found love. I opened my heart. I started following what lights me up, and it was a long process for me, and it's still going. It's still going. There are shadows, there's darkness that I move through still to this day, but I at least know that my path is important, and I have given up giving up on it. I have given up giving up on my path. I don't care how scared I am. When I have those periods where I'm feeling depressed now, I do something about it, or I will sit and I will simmer for days and it will ruin my trajectory. Do you understand? If you are depressed, you have to pull yourself out of it. And if it's hard to do on your own, get some help. I know how difficult that is. And I've been on the other side. I've been all love and light. I've been denying my truth. I've been denying the things that are real, the things that hurt. I've been avoiding them. I've tried spiritually bypassing. It doesn't work. You have to go into the pit, feel the grime, make friends with it. Start a fire in the darkness and allow it to spark. And that is what lights you up. What lights you up is your life force. It's not just joy. It's not just pure joy. Everything's great. Everything's bliss. That is not what I am saying to you. What I am saying to you is you need to light yourself up by changing your environment, by changing your situation, by changing, instead of drinking that energy drink, drink freaking coffee. And then instead of coffee, drink freaking tea. And then instead of tea, drink freaking water for 90 days. See how you feel. I'm just curious. That's not for everyone. But listen to me. Stop being grumpy. Stop being a grumpy pessimist, because that's not what your soul is. That is not what you were as a child. What do you mean you were born to be a snide, rude, critical pessimist who sees no joy in life? No, that's not what you were born to do, and you know you weren't born to do that. What do you mean? Just because your ancestors were doing the same thing? Just because your mom got you into this religion? Just because your dad had, always wore the same exact outfit every day and never smiled? That means you have to do the same thing? I'm sorry. No. Find the joy. Find the love, find the light, be the light. What lights you up? You know, because you used to do it as a kid, because you used to use your imagination, because before that event happened that shattered your reality and changed the trajectory of your life, before that event, you were not this person. So allow it to make you wise. Trust that this story is greater than the one in your mind, right? See the truth. The truth is what creates wisdom. The truth is that this darkness is a story, and you are meant to move beyond it, and you are meant to call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. We're not doing this alone anymore. Be the light. These are the most important cards in this reading. You need to find what lights you up. Let it light you up from the inside out. Be the light, not just for yourself, but for other people. Do the little things and literally do something. It's not focusing. Do something to change your energy. Dance with life instead of avoiding it. Dance with life instead of avoiding it. I'm going to say that one more time. Dance with life instead of avoiding it. You avoid your entire life, then you're right. It wasn't worth it at all. But that is not what you're here to do. My wise one. High Priestess, harness mystic power. Sometimes we have to go deep into the depths, even of our ancestry for some of you, which is really cool, to really see what the truth is and become more wise. Grow within your current situation. Choose your path and keep walking it even when it's tough. Allow yourself to break out of the confines and the fetters of what came before you, and be the light. Find the light, seek the light, and trust that it's all working out in your favor. You don't have to do it alone. and you're not meant to. Okay? Bye-bye.